And, with the 4 counts that looks like they're going to go forward, they're going to throw to the,
Department of Justice.
yeah, 4 counts. And then, his tax returns and like all these things. And I'm just saying to myself, like, and I think we had this discussion the other day, but I was saying, like, I sat and watched the O.J. Simpson trial, and they showed a picture of a size 13,
the Bruno Magli shoes,
Bruno Magli imprint in the blood of the 2 deceased murdered people. And then they showed a picture of O.J. wearing that same shoe back when nobody knew what that shoe was. I mean, like, probably O.J. was the only person that had a 13 Bruno Magli in the country. And somehow he walked, and you're going to tell me that because I said, hey, man, let's, as far as I'm concerned, whoever, when he supposedly reached over to grab the wheel and said, fuck that, let's take this up the road. And they went, no, Mr. President, we're going back. Whoever did that, because, I mean, at that point right there, it's just like, that's the old when you're a kid. Like, when your mom goes, so if Jimmy would have jumped off the bridge, would you jumped off with him? Yeah. That old thing. It's like, no, motherfucker. It's like, he didn't. I don't know. I don't see him. I don't see him getting any heat for this. Nothing.
I have to break the flow for a minute. I don't know. I don't know if it was my headphones or what. If you listen back to right after your impression, I fucking swear I heard an echoey laugh. And I don't have echo here. I heard a laugh. Watch it. I'm very curious to watch this back. After the show, Steve, are you able to slide back in the recording? I want to see this point. It was 47 minutes, or when he does that impression, I'm freaked out. I heard him laugh. All right, whatever.
You think you heard T?
I'm not that guy, so I'm not going to say that. Like my world is very much in what I see and touch, but
no, man,
there was a really weird thing that just happened right there, I want you guys to listen. Maybe it's my headphones.
No, I tell you, man, there's been so many incidents. The other night,
your chair might have creaked or something.
I was downstairs. I was watching TV, and I've been sleeping in his room, and he has probably the best audio visuals set up in the state of Florida. But it's so, because he's such a gamer and so let's just say a little bit more advanced electronically than his father. I wouldn't know how to even begin.
The dog is.
Wow.
Okay. Go ahead.
That's all right. I'm paying for everybody. So I'm walking up the stairs, and I see like this sparkle in the room. I'm like, what? And I walk in the room, and I turn and I look, the TV's on.
You didn't leave it on?
I don't know I'd never had that TV on since he's passed. Right. I don't know how to, I had to turn the lights on and sit there and go through and try to figure out how to turn the TV off. It took me 5 minutes because everything's hooked to something. It's hooked to something. It's hooked to something, and finally I got it to shut off. And I just said, I just said, good rib, man. Good rib. And I just went to bed. But I mean, it was like.
Did you take note of what was on? I'm curious what he switched it like it was, Earthquake versus Hogan.
No, it was what it would always be on. It was the because we watched podcasts all the time. So it was like, when you turn on YouTube, it has like what you were watching.
Yeah.
Then underneath it,
The suggestions and stuff. Yeah.
That's what was on.
Hmm.
And I was just like, wow. But the thing is, it's so weird when it's like it's like I had an experience with my mom. I had experience with my father when he passed, and it's like it's not spooky at all. It's not freak. It's like it's so comforting. It's just like,
I remember it might have been the week after when we were on the air. You told a story about like the first dream you had. And I thought you were going to say, I woke up and I was like, fuck, I got depressed. But you said you woke up and you were like, thank you. Like you were thankful that you got like a very vivid dream of him.
Yeah. And now it's off it,
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell the story last week where I had the dream where we had bought him a new car and he came home and it was smoking, car smoking. It's like, he had driven it through the tires, through the rims, down to where you actually where the lug nuts are. And I said to him, and he just like, matter of fact, he said, well, it was riding smooth when I was in it. And he walked by me and like, I woke up in my dream and I just thought, yeah, I guess because he had a Jeep and we took it in, and had it, bumper to bumper. They went through it to make sure, because he wouldn't let you touch it. So we had that, fixed up.